Hey everyone, welcome back to Selling Denver. Today I want to share a story that might just resonate with anyone considering a move to Denver. I recently helped a couple from Boston make the transition out to Denver for a new job opportunity. Now, if you've ever thought about what it would be like to relocate from a city like Boston to Denver, you know there are going to be some big lifestyle differences. But here's where things got really interesting. The wife was 7 months pregnant when they reached out to me. So on top of everything else, they were on a serious timeline to find the perfect place for their growing family. Now, if you're coming from a city with that urban, walkable lifestyle like Boston, there are a few things you need to know about Denver and its suburbs. And that's what we'll get into today. We'll talk about housing, lifestyle changes, commuting, and how to make the most of Denver's unique vibe. And I'll be sharing tips that can make this transition smoother. And if you stick around until the end, I'll tell you where my young Boston family ultimately landed in the Denver area. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insider tips on living in Colorado and finding the perfect home. All right, let's get into it. Let's kick things off with the biggest question: housing. Moving from Boston to Denver can mean a pretty significant shift in the real estate landscape. Boston's market is known for historic urban properties like the beautiful brownstones and condos that pack a lot of charm into a compact space. My clients were used to that vibe, living right in the city with quick access to restaurants, shops, and everything walkable. But in Denver, if you want that same urban feel, you might have to make some compromises in terms of price or space. In neighborhoods like Wash Park, Lehigh, and Capitol Hill, where you get that walkable city lifestyle, the price per square foot is high. In their budget to $700,000 to $800,000, many homes needed updates or didn't have as much space. As first-time home buyers, these guys didn't want to have to take on any remodeling project. And what they realized was that on the flip side, for the same budget, they could get a larger, newer home in a suburb just outside Denver, offering more privacy and a move-in ready experience without worrying about renovation. For anyone relocating from Boston, this is a key consideration. It's all about weighing your priorities, space and comfort in the suburbs, or that downtown feel with potential compromises. Quick reminder, if you're getting value out of this, hit that subscribe button. I post a video here every other week about the Denver real estate market, best neighborhoods, and insider tips that you won't find anywhere else. And your support really helps me grow my community here on YouTube. So thanks for that, and let's move on. For my clients, the dream was to find that walkable urban lifestyle similar to what they had in Boston. They explored urban areas like Sunnyside, Berkeley, Park Hill, and Glendale. And each of these neighborhoods had its own vibe. Sunnyside offers a hip, up-and-coming vibe with a mix of old bungalows and modern new builds. The neighborhood is dotted with coffee shops, breweries, and casual eateries. Berkeley brings a vibrant artistic energy with plenty of parks, independent shops, galleries, and breweries along Tennyson Street. It's popular for its eclectic homes and offers an energetic, community-centered feel. Park Hill has lots of classic Denver charm with stately homes and wide tree-lined streets. It has gorgeous historic architecture, a family-friendly vibe, and is just a short drive into downtown Denver. Glendale is lively and highly accessible, known for its mid-mod architecture, and has easy access to shops and restaurants in Cherry Creek. But like I mentioned before, the homes that were in their budget in these areas were smaller than what they were hoping for and most needed updating, which wasn't ideal since they were expecting a baby any day now. So we expanded our search to include the Denver suburbs. As we started exploring Denver suburbs, they realized that suburban living was going to be a bit more car dependent. In exchange, though, you get more space, larger updated homes, and often a backyard. In neighborhoods just outside Denver, like Centennial, Littleton, Arvada, and Highlands Ranch, you're looking at bigger homes with family-friendly layouts. Of course, the downside is that you're not always steps away from shops and cafes. So if you're used to the East Coast walkable, tight-knit neighborhoods, you may find this to be a big lifestyle adjustment. But it can also mean more peace, privacy, and room to grow, which was something that started to really appeal to my clients through their home search process. Now let's talk about some of those Denver suburbs that offer a great balance between suburban comfort and urban accessibility. Like I said before, my clients decided to explore areas like Centennial, Highlands Ranch, Littleton, and Arvada. And each of these neighborhoods had their own vibe. Centennial has a comfortable suburban vibe. It's known for its well-maintained neighborhoods and good schools. Homes here are typically spacious, and it tends to be a popular choice for families who want more space without sacrificing proximity to Denver. Centennial has plenty of shopping centers, dining options, and easy-to-access highways. Highlands Ranch is known for family-friendly layouts, great schools, and lots of parks. Homes are generally spacious and move-in ready, which is perfect for families. Littleton offers a historic downtown with some walkability and a unique blend of city and suburban life. It also has quick access to Denver. Arvada is a favorite for those who want a quieter neighborhood but with easy access to downtown. And Arvada has a charming Old Town area with shops and restaurants. You don't have to go far to have that local, urban, walkable feel in a Denver suburb. If you're moving from Boston or another East Coast city, these areas offer larger homes and plenty of community activities while still being a short drive to the heart of Denver. One thing that surprised my clients as they started picturing their new life in Denver was the lifestyle shift. In Boston, you're used to a very city-centric lifestyle with tons of indoor activities, historic sites, and public events. Denver is different. It's all about the outdoors here. Hiking, skiing, camping, and just soaking in those mountain views. Weather is another big change, and I would consider it a blessing. Coming from the harsh East Coast winters in Boston, you might expect Denver to be colder because of the mountains. But Denver actually has a high desert climate with a lot of sunny days. Winters here are milder than people expect, though we do get a lot of snow, sometimes from October all the way to June. So be prepared for more winter outings in Denver, especially if you enjoy nature. And the pace of life is a little slower, especially in the suburbs, so there's a lot more emphasis on outdoor activities with family and friends. Now let's talk about commuting. Boston has an extensive public transit system, but Denver relies more on car travel. There's RTD, Denver's light rail and bus system, which can get you downtown, but for many people in the suburbs, commuting by car is the reality. If you're in a suburb like Highlands Ranch or Littleton, the commute to downtown can be anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes depending on traffic. For some people, this trade-off, space in the suburbs versus a short commute, is a big one, so keep this in mind if you're weighing urban versus suburban options. It's good to note that Denver can be a bike-friendly city compared to some other cities in the US. So if you like to bike to work as a mode of transportation, it's a good idea to see how long you'd like for your bike commute to be, how far away you're living, and where the bike paths are located throughout the city. So if you're moving from Boston to Denver, here are a few quick tips. Number 1, set your priorities. Decide if walkability or space is more important. This will help narrow down your choice of neighborhoods. Number 2, embrace the outdoors. Make the most of Denver's outdoor lifestyle. Get into hiking or skiing, rock climbing, or maybe even camping. It's part of the culture here. Number 3, understand the market. Denver's real estate market is competitive, so it's helpful to work with an agent who understands local trends and can guide you through the process. If you're thinking about making a move to Denver, let me know, and I'd love to help you find the right neighborhood and the perfect home. Just give me a call or send me a message so I can help make your relocating journey as smooth as possible. And if you're still watching this, leave a comment to where you're watching from and perhaps where you'd like to move and relocate to. I love reading about you guys and your specific questions. In the end, my clients chose to buy a home in Centennial. This Denver suburb checked all the right boxes for them. It was close enough to Denver for a manageable work commute, in their budget, and it was move-in ready with a beautifully remodeled kitchen that was perfect for hosting family and friends from out of town. They loved that Centennial offered a spacious, peaceful neighborhood without sacrificing the conveniences of urban life. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope this gave you a real sense of what it's like to make the move from Boston to Denver. If you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Feel free to drop any questions in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next one.